Hello and welcome to another episode of the Evolve Point Podcast. We have discovered that if we stand on the edge of the tree of life and somebody tries to teleport you, they die. That's pretty good.
And he's gone. And he's gone.
And he's gone.
I got found the hard way.
Hello, everybody. We are 1 week into Apocalypse Pact. I'm your host, Ignideus. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Such Patonko and Lord Kalen. Hello.
I love Yidmetra.
I know you do. I know you both do. Tonko went from an avid sword hater to being a fake sword main after all this stuff.
What do you mean? I've always liked swordcraft.
That's right.
I heckin' love swordcraft. We love moms.
If you were a real sword main, you would top deck Albert more often. So that's how you can tell.
I watched his opening stream of playing the deck for the first time, and he was getting the full 20 damage OTK every second game.
I got the 20 damage OTK so many times, and I literally was top decking Owlbear many times. Swordcraft is so easy, dude.
You fully converted. That is crazy. Anyway,
Meanwhile, I had the worst possible outcome of the deck.
That is going to be our main topic for today, is our impressions of the new set 1 week in. But we also got some news and some esports to talk about. Of course, there was that emergency nerf on day one that is hilarious and the fastest nerf in Shadowverse history, even faster than Damien, I think, from set launch, with a minor caveat.
I was outside for a day. Like, it wasn't even 24 hours.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. There was a minor bug fix. Of course, we're in the middle of the chest event. Another award won by Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. And guess what? It's Classic Corner, baby. We're going to talk about Shadowverse Classic. And also, we got the esports section because there's a new Rage coming out. There's a ECS in Aichi coming soon. And I have a very important announcement to make, because by the time this episode goes live, I would have already announced the Ignideus Community Clash, supported by Shadowverse Open. It is a free-to-enter tournament, and you should register, okay? Full details in the pinned comment, because it's a 3,000 USD prize pool. You get an Unke emblem just for registering, and the top 8 will also be streamed, so it's going to be a fun one. And it's a great way to practice for the actual SVO that can qualify you to Worlds in April, because just like the SVOs for this year, this tournament too will be best of 3 all the way from preliminaries to grand finals. So, hell, you two should join. Why not? It's free.
Oh, jeez. The self-advertising. Actually, you haven't hosted a community tournament in a long time, right?
I know, I haven't. And listen, it's all thanks to Shadowverse Open, because I don't got to spare $3,000, bro, but Shadowverse Open was able to help support with the prize pool and the admin for this one.
Doesn't even pay us in friendship tickets.
It's true.
You know, this money doesn't go to me, right? Like, this $3,000.
I mean, if you win. Oh, wait, you can't compete.
This goes to the people who play it, bro. It could go to you, Kalen.
I'm a one-deck Andy right now. I can't even play Dragon. It feels so bad.
Here's the way it happens, Kalen. This is me paying you for the podcast. You just have to.
What?
You just have to compete.
That's messed
up. That's to really earn it. That's to really want it.
That's some death game stuff right there.
So once again,
you can
everybody,
get an emblem with an SVO on it, which scares your opponent in ranked. That's a good enough reason to enter.
So guys, make sure to check out the Discord below and the Battlefy as well in the pinned comment, and join. The registration is up for a while longer. Full details in the pinned comment and those links. I don't have them on me right now because, frankly, peek behind the curtain, we're recording this episode before I made the actual announcement. So. But by the time it goes up, the actual announcement will be live. There you go. That's inside baseball. All right, folks.
Yeah, don't get the upload dates. Don't get the upload dates mixed up. Also, watch even more news get announced, because we're making sure to record this early. Of course, obviously.
Right? Oh, of course, dude. Oh, of course. They're gonna announce like a whole new event where you get 10 bajillion free packs or something the moment we stop recording. I just know it.
Yeah.
I don't know why that always happens. Can we talk about this for a second? Literally, without fail, every single time when we end the recording,
something
major immediately gets announced. What is that?
It doesn't even matter if you record late. Even if you record late in the week, right? We're behind schedule. We upload late in the week. They also still announce something right after that comes out. It just kind of happens.
It's genuinely absurd. They're watching. They're in my walls. That's all I can say. All right. Shall we get into the news? The first bit of news is, of course, that emergency nerf. Boys, in less than 24 hours, they nuked Grandeur of the Dawn Blossom from 5 play points to 7 play points. Now, I made a whole video about this, explaining why.
This was technically exactly 24 hours before the nerf went live.
They announced it before it. They announced it in less than 24 hours. I will say, there is a caveat. There was that nerf in Classic with Damien Drill Arm Brawler, and in that case, it was, I think, a little over 24 hours, but Damien was a brand new card. In this case, it was less than 24 hours, but it was for a previous set card, but within 24 hours of a new set being launched, which makes sense because if you guys didn't know, the entire thing is that this enabled, if you high roll as early as a turn 4 OTK, and that's disgusting. So they had to kill it.
This is a Chud spell that transforms all your Chuds on field into a random follower in your deck.
Yep.
So now that we have a whole bunch of more spells that spawns, you use those as transform targets just to summon a bunch of Aguri Caps, a bunch of Odins on 20 damage to face.
Yep.
All I'm saying is, as I tweeted, if only anyone could have predicted that this card would one day be a problem, like I'm pretty sure all three of us did when it was announced, when it was printed.
So, of course, because of this nerf, you get a bunch of Isles. And this time they do say up to 3, which they didn't say in the Uluwan post for some reason, but, there you go. Good stuff.
I was playing day one, but I didn't have enough time to play against this OTK on ladder. Ironically, same thing happened with Damien. I didn't have enough time to play against Damien much at all when that came out.
I had friends telling me that, I had a friend come back to the game and say he was quitting immediately because he saw this 3 times in a row. I never saw it. I never even got a chance to see it.
I saw it a ton because I played a bunch on day one, but I'll tell you what, this is a hot take. I mean, obviously the combo is degenerate and turn 4 OTK shouldn't be possible, but I was kind of farming them because they actually did have a weakness. 1, if you super evolve your Cruel, their combo doesn't work because the crystal spawns die. 2, you could just aggro them down and they would just explode. Or 3, you could just put up 10 million wards and it was kind of fine. That being said, I think the high roll is still ridiculous and obviously shouldn't exist, so that's why they took it out.
It's a gimmicky OTK that even if it had weaknesses or maybe it was just consistent, its existence was a huge problem. You don't want to see that kind of shit in tournaments, and it's one of those kind of things where it's a nerf that very much matters in terms of game feel.
100%.
It feels really bad to see, obviously. So I'm glad they actually managed to address it.
Yeah, and I think between the Uluwan nerf, which is the first legendary nerf, which was to happen just before this, and then the very quick acting on this nerf as well, it's dare I say restored some faith in the balance team. Because I remember there was people who were like, they would never nerf a legendary, and then they did. They did it late, sure, but they did. And then this one, at least, they were super on time. So, I mean, good. Step in the right direction, at least. I
haven't seen Uluwan since the nerf.
Yeah, I mean, he's bad, so good stuff. All right. Speaking of good stuff, there was also a minor bug fix where if you display premium card effects and it's if you put display premium card effects in battle off, it didn't, your game would freeze. I literally never ran into this problem at all, but everybody got a free pack. Yay!
Nice. I thought the apology pack was for them nerfing.
No, this was a separate issue. I thought so as well, but actually it was because of this.
I would make the assumption this is maybe turning off the live 2D cards, but you can't, the game engine didn't have an option for that.
But they fixed it.
Because those are premium card effects.
They fixed it. So good. And we all got a pack, even though that was literally never a problem I ran into. So good stuff. Free stuff. Love to see it. Next news. Of course, guys, we are in the middle of a chest event. Everyone's favorite.
Mine.
You play ranked matches or take two, and you can open chests when you win. There's 5 chests a day from March 1st until March 10th, so we got 6 more days of chests. That's actually a long time for a chest event. Is that normal? It feels
Every
like
chest event except the first has been 10 days. The first one was 12, but for some reason, looking like what I got, I must have gotten really low roll because I got the equivalent of only 50 chests out of 60.
Gosh,
I love chest events because they give me a reason to get into ranked and actually get Grandmaster. I wish they existed in the second seasons. It would make grinding so much easier, especially on the battle pass. The chest event makes getting your battle pass done in the first 3 weeks way easier.
You get so many points, and you of course get rupees.
As
vials.
I've mentioned, as I've mentioned overall, if you open all 50 chests, you get about 7, maybe 8 packs, and maybe a legendary worth of vials. Yeah. So they're not really worth grinding if you've got no time.
Unless you get lucky.
I hate chess events because I hate having to spend 8 hours losing. Actually, no, this chess event hasn't been that bad for me, surprisingly.
Also, it's Camisilla sleeves, so...
I wanna
that too. There's photograph mentioned.
I wanna give a context to what Tonka was just saying. Back when the game first launched, that was a common sentiment from new players, which I found quite funny.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It is still unknown for casual players, but it's an event that's designed to encourage people to climb. That's the whole point of why it takes a while. And most of the rewards are negligent enough that you really, really, really shouldn't be pushing yourself to be collecting all of them unless if you just are climbing anyway.
Yeah, genuinely, like if you're not playing anyway, you should not stress out about this, I don't think.
The low end is you can get 100 rupees, which is 1/5 a pack, 50 vials, which is nothing. But the high end is foil legendaries or 10 packs.
Whoa.
I have not gotten the 10 pack in Worlds Beyond. Also, people complaining about this don't know how bad it was in a classic original. Back in
my
early classic,
in my day,
old man. When a chest showed up, if you didn't win that game, the chest would disappear.
Yeah, that was messed up. That was actually messed up. It's good that they changed it.
Gone.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I do understand why casuals get annoyed by this, but I think it's a totally fine event because it's like the rewards aren't good enough to induce FOMO. But also, it's a nice bonus if you're already climbing anyways.
Also, the Camisilla sleeves cannot be animated.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this is just like some kind of bias from my perspective, but like, of course, usually I do my chest on stream because I'm playing for a long time on stream, obviously. But even yesterday, when I was off stream, I was only playing for about an hour or two, and I got on my chest before even knowing it.
Yeah, maybe I'm theoretically
just good
get
all of
your chests in 6 wins.
We are just enjoying this metagame. That's what's going on. Because let me tell you, playing the game at all during Blossoming Fate was kind of a slog, dude.
I think it feels like it feels a bit less painful collecting chests just because the game is slightly less terrible this time. I can actually play the game, so
we'll get back to you in 2 months after dying to Sandalphon thousands of times.
I actually genuinely like this meta, but we'll talk about that in the main topic.
Running it.
All right, boys, next news. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond has won, guess what, another award. Say it ain't so.
Good.
It won the Sensor Tower APAC Awards 2025. Let me just go ahead and click translate to English on this. Let's see. It was selected as Best New Card Battle Game. These awards celebrate titles that demonstrate exceptional creativity and impact. Okay, cool. Let's go. Will we get freebies from this, or will it take a couple of weeks like the last reward did?
It might.
Will the people who are in charge of giving freebies watch this podcast and then remember they won this?
They should. It's a great podcast.
They might
share it with your local Shadowverse employees.
They might remember in like 7 weeks, maybe.
No, we're just saying that because last time we covered Shadowverse winning an award, they gave out the free pack like literally like a week and a half later, and we're like, what the heck? They watch our podcast. That's the only explanation, surely. All right. That's it, except for Tanko's favorite segment. Classic corner, boys. Let's go. This is the
I
classic.
love classic. I don't even know what's happening in classic right now.
This is
actually.
classic corner for March. As always, they're running an event on every day that ends with 1. The first event, of course, is, well, first of all, the format. It's Storm over Rivale, and it's going to be All-Star Take 2 and 4th Anniversary Cup card pool. What does that even mean? I don't remember. The first event is Gabriel Evolve sleeves. Is that Gabriel? Is that?
Yeah.
And then
That's
second
Gabriel.
event is Magna Zero. Let's go.
This is the whole point why you're bringing this up on the podcast is because Magna Zero mentioned.
Well, I
I
just
had, to,
thought
I had to pull up my game and look at this. That is technically different sleeves than the Magna Zero sleeves you
It's
get from
Evo,
the leader art.
Yeah.
I think that is a better artwork than the ones we already have. But
The IMO, the OG Magnas always looks better than Leader Art personally.
and also I do
the OG Magna is really clunky and boxy. That's way better, more colorful.
I do want to just like at the beginning of every month cover Classic Corner. I feel like we should as a token. Like, listen, we have to remember where we came from.
Remember where we came from.
And then
also sometimes there are some old players that are waiting for a format that they actually care about. Because a lot of people do still enjoy Classic and sometimes go back to it. Like I've never had a Classic stream where I just straight up don't find anybody playing. It's not totally dead. That being said, Storms over my veil. You love Face Dragon.
I love Face Dragon.
I love Valley Portal. You guys know Maneuver? Do the worlds beyond Zoomers? Can they even comprehend what a maneuver is?
Wait, is this post nerf Rally Portal though?
Yep. It's always post.
You are fried, bro.
It's always the meta
Yeah,
from like the moment the expansion ended.
I just don't remember if the nerf was after or whatever. But yeah, that would be. That's.
I don't know exactly for sure, but Valley Portal was still playable. Hey, chat. Worlds Beyond players. Yeah, Valley is a mechanic that sometimes existed outside of Swordcraft. You guys remember Valley?
I mean, pretty much just in Portal, in it, because Portal stole mechanics from everybody. That was sort of the point.
Yeah,
that was also
Nemesis.
true.
Yeah.
And there were neutral Valley payoffs like not free run. I mean, with whatever the wind guard is, and Mikael. You guys remember Mikael? Invoke a 3-run rush. You love Invoke.
it was so busted. That was a crazy busted card.
And the third sleeve is Evolved Iris. Remember her? She's like the one that enabled a weird OTK that came from China. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that deck. So, cool. First event is a chest event. Second event is a Grand Prix for Time Slip rotation, aka Throwback rotation. And the third event is a Grand Prix for All-Star Take 2 Volume 4. There's also...
You don't need these, Petty. You don't need them.
You can also buy 3 bundles for Lashana Evolve sleeves.
You don't need it.
Are you kidding me?
You don't need it.
And a leader skin on the third bundle.
But I don't have OG Lashana sleeves. Wait a minute.
But they won't transfer to this game. The emblem might not even.
Interesting. But will you?
You already messed it up by not getting the Asher leader. You're fine. You already messed it up.
Who the fuck is Asher?
Oh,
from the story. Oh, yeah.
That's the exact perfect reaction.
I forgot.
just to give a little bit of further context on Storms over Rivale. Storms over Rivale was one of those power creep sets where everything got so aggressive in Rivale to the extent that a couple of sets later, they had to print the new Gilneas Drain 6 just to curve the aggro in Rivale.
Yeah, because they introduced this shit called mounts. You can make all of your guys ride a horse or a bike or a car, and it just increases their stats, and then you just win the game.
Yeah, stat inflation was crazy in this format. And also there's more storms and burn in general. So you guys think you hate Giln in this game by a weird form of logic, but in a cosmic sort of way. Giln in this game being a cracked drain is partially caused by Rivale in a different life.
Real. But also Giln back then was 10 times worse because she also had Invoke, a mechanic I hate, and discarding your opponent's hand, which is disgusting. Why did you give her all that? That's
evil card.
All right, folks. It's time for esports, baby. Let's talk about it. Bam! The Rage Shadowverse Japan Championship 2026 Season 1 registration is now open. Of course, this is an in-person event, so you actually have to be in Japan. But it is open to everybody, including non-Japanese residents. You just have to be there. I have entered a Rage before. I made a vlog about it. It was fun. So the preliminaries are going to be on April 11th and April 12th, and the grand finals on April 26th, which is a bit inconvenient for travelers because you'd have to... Well, I mean, just in case you qualify, you'd have to stay for that entire time, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be in Makuhari Messe in Chiba. You can register until March 8th, so in just a couple of days. It is going to be a lottery event, though, because I'll tell you right now, there's literally thousands of entrants for this. And it's so surreal. Like I said, you can watch my vlog about it. I made it one ages ago. But like seeing an entire event hall of literally thousands of people all playing Shadowverse, it really hits different, like how much bigger this game is in Japan compared to
I've
everywhere
still
else.
yet to ever see somebody in real life playing Shadowverse.
I saw one in real life in Japan at a Donburi place. I was eating my beef bowl, and the guy next to me was playing Worlds Beyond. And I looked at him, and I said, "Oh, Shadowba," and he looked at me like I was a weirdo, nodded slightly, and went back to eating his food. And I'm like, "That's fair enough."
Amazing.
He doesn't know I'm John Ignideus.
Well, it's because in Japan it's normal. Everybody plays Shadowverse. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's why it's a lottery. That if you were wondering why these Japan tournaments tend to actually have a lottery system, because there's just too many guys entering. Okay, but if you get it, then you have a potential to win up to 5 million yen. You can qualify for World Grand Prix. You can qualify to the OCS May. You can get a flare. I mean, obviously you want like these three. The flare is kind of just to flex, but like these three are really good prizes. So there you go. You get qualifications for other tournaments as low as 17th place. So you should be playing, all right? You should try it out. Maybe I'll register. Wait, no, I
got
can't.
17th in an Igni tournament once.
I actually can't because I am going to Japan in May. I can't go in April and May, so I'm gonna have to skip this one. But that's fun.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah. It is, as they say, what it is. But cool. Check it out. You also get an original emblem just for participating as well. So we don't know what the emblem is yet, though, but important. Next up, we also have the Extra Championship in Aichi happening in just 11 days. It's going to be the first major event for this season. And of course, there's, a bunch of prizes, money, qualification, etc. And the ECS is about spreading the Shadowverse competitive scene outside of just Tokyo, which is why it's in all these lesser represented regions, usually in competitive gaming. What do you think is actually going to be in this event, you think? Early calls.
Evolve Forest.
Evolve Forest Craft. I
think-
love good slop.
I think that
Quality
is
slop.
probably the
Like it 'cause
correct
it's
pick.
good.
The problem with ECS is twofold. One, it's not streamed. And two, it's but 2-deck best of 1. So it's probably just going to be Evolve Forest and then the second deck for most players, if I had to guess. So, yeah.
Most likely Evil Force and Enhanced Sword are probably most popular at this current moment of the
Yeah.
time of recording.
I'm just waiting for people to figure out that Loot Sword's better than Enhanced Sword.
Unless somebody
I
pulls
just know
out
it in my
a...
bones.
What if somebody pulls out a secret tech they were saving this whole time? Now that would be cool. But yeah,
Yeah, a
that's-
secret tech like Kokaido Spell Boost.
Oh, no.
Somehow always find a way.
Stop it. Yeah, and that's all the esports. Let's talk about the main topic, boys, because I think we're all itching to talk about it. It sort of leaked through our conversations throughout the entire podcast. Apocalypse Pact, of course, came out last week. New Shadowverse set. And the big question is, do we like it? And I already said as much, but I actually really am enjoying this one. But I want to hear what you guys have to say first. Tonko, you go first. Go.
I don't hate this game at this current moment, so that's a huge improvement over all the other expansions. There is one deck that's really stressing me out, but generally I'm actually enjoying most of the new archetypes, of at least from what I've played so far for now.
Does it rhyme with Shmeevolve Borist? Is that the idea?
I love quality slop. Like, okay, so is it? I don't know, man. Like, I was talking to Kelby about this while I was doing chess grinding with chess room with crystal rune, right? Like, I feel like my only bad matchup most of the time, I feel like I'm only losing the Evo Forest.
Dude, you gotta get on
no
this
matter
new
what
wave.
deck I'm playing.
You gotta get on this new wave. They are now playing Alchemical Flare and Sage Light Teachings, and it's kind of gas. It just works.
Just add in more dirts again.
The Sage Light Teachings gives you heal when you don't have a shim target, which is also useful. So, pretty good.
That would work against aggro abyss as well too.
Yeah, and against
like,
the Intimidate
Every
Dragon.
deck
yeah.
in the game have so much healing.
Also, my list,
Because
Tonko.
every deck in the game has so much damage, Keaton.
That's true. My list, Tonko, I'm running Rune Portal as a one of. That is so fire. Rune Portal is
Runecraft and Portalcraft.
Rune Portal is crazy. It's like so
That's
good.
a little who. That's a little who 7-drop AoE 6 heal 3, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, actually that works out fine against Forest. I just kind of kept forgetting to add it back in my deck, to be honest.
I only run it at 1x because the deck draws so much that you find all of your 1x's every game almost. Like,
see, you think so, right? You think that with so much draw power in Chess Rune, you'd be able to find whatever you need.
damn, this guy's having a bad time.
So far my favorite decks have been Enhanced Sword and Crystal Rune. Enhanced, I love Swordcraft, I love Mom, obviously, but also I've always liked the playstyle of, for those who don't know, Crystal Rune is a very similar playstyle as an old archetype from Classic Chess, where you spam out a bunch of token chud 1/1s until you have funny win con. Problem is, the deck runs like 30 draw cards, and I just simply will not draw the win con. I cannot find my wife's boyfriend for the life of me,
My
dude.
lord.
Like, it'll be in the bottom 15 every game for no reason. I mean, I still win sometimes anyway, but still.
Well, Tonko, you see, what I did is I just took out everything that wasn't Shim, the Crystal Spawn, and Kalgadantha, so that I always just get what I want off of the Reaved order. The Spellbound Professor sucks. Don't play him. Like, that's my big
I had a game
I mean-
yesterday where I survived the first two Kalgadantha. They got up to like 30 of the little number on the crest, and their third Kalgadantha was in the bottom 4, and they rage quit. It was beautiful.
It's just that.
It does happen. I do play more of the chess followers than I probably need to, but because I still feel like I need them in the early to mid game, especially against Forest. But I don't know. It's a work in progress, obviously.
Sage Light Teachings is what you need.
Like, I mean, I'm complaining. I'm complaining, but like I said earlier, like my chess grind yesterday was so easy. Like I still have a very good win rate with Chess Rune anyway. It's just Evo Force. It just kind of has everything.
Yeah,
like,
it is probably
Evo Force is just quality slop. It's just good because the cards are too good. Like
you only like it because it's good, I believe is the same.
You only like it because the cards are good.
Yeah.
Like it just it kind of has a little bit of everything. It's got insane early game aggro. It basically has Prim into Nundra.
Yeah.
It's got basically Zirconia with the Granny on turn 4 on the Evo turn. It's got a ton of draw power, enormous boards, Soundophone for huge damage. The only thing it doesn't have that much heals, but it still heals just enough and grinds just enough that I'm still having trouble killing them. But like,
I mean, it has the best text in the game too, because you can just play Cruel and then Crystal Spawn just concede because they just die.
Like, I mean, usually usually it's not the claw that kills me in the forest matchup. It's me not drawing my king. That's what kills me. But like
It's really confusing that you just call every card a chess card. It's not
I know.
Chess Rune, damn it. Chess Rune was a real deck. It was a real
That's true,
damn
yeah.
deck when we were a real society, when we were a real game. Yes, it was
Yeah,
my
that makes
favorite rune
chess.
deck.
He's
Yes, I
getting-
got
he's getting
1,000
emotional.
rune wins with it.
Folks, he's getting emotional.
Chess Rune is my favorite runecraft deck. Arguably the only
this is not
runecraft
chess.
deck I
How
play.
dare you? How dare you stand
You'll
where he
never be
once
him,
stood?
Calg. You'll never be him.
Anyway, I also don't like that it's truth adjudication because that shit's ass, bro. Like,
Yeah.
listen,
You know,
Y
like,
and Z
it's-
are okay, but X is worthless, bro. Get
You
that
know-
shit out of here. You don't need
You know what's
that.
the you know what's the funniest part about my experience with Crystal Rune? My worst experience with Crystal Rune. Like everybody complains about the RNG. This is just like Odd Haven. Where most people don't like Odd Haven for the RNG. No, I rarely never lose to the RNG of Truth Adjudication, but this is another old classic card. I mean, what even is the new token spell?
I
Does
don't
anybody even know what's
freaking
called?
know,
Does
man.
anybody care?
You want me to look
So,
it up? Okay,
So
hold
the
up.
new token spell, yes, it is random buff, random damage, random heal. That typically does not, like that RNG typically doesn't kill me. It almost always works in my favor because I can combine it with other sources of damage that it gets the job done. I'm never inconvenienced about the RNG. It's just finding the guy.
I think
Finding the bull.
I think you'll-
that's the hardest part.
don't say that. I think you'll find that it's called Depths
What?
of the Eld Crystals, by the way.
Oh, that's
Your
messed up.
favorite
Oh yeah, that's
spell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just like with Odd Haven, my problem with Odd Haven was never the RNG of Odd Haven. It was inconvenient sometimes. I did get robbed sometimes, but it is what it is. It was drawing the 7-drop man. I already forgot his name. It was drawing Cookie Shiro. That's his name, right? It was
Yeah.
drawing the Wincon.
You got
The
it.
Enabler was the biggest problem, despite the deck having 20 draws.
Don't worry about it.
So
Anyway,
I
what about you
want
guys?
to
I think
bring
I've
to your
yapped too long.
attention. I just had a look at this because I thought it would be funny to bring up. Petty did get diamond during this expansion
I did.
for about a second. You're at
Oh, did I lose already?
Yeah, you're at 1.8% diamond. Oh, you might actually be diamond right now. I don't know if you're a diamond right now or
Because I know
lower.
I reached diamond yesterday, but I don't know if I really fell off. No, I'm in diamond right now. I'm good this
you're-
game.
Okay, so
Nice.
you can get more points. I'm at what am I at? Like 72%? Yeah, I'm at 72% diamond, but I fell off last time I played ranked because there was just so much aggro abyss and enhanced sword. It's a fight for your damn life
It
against
is,
them,
yeah.
and then they can still pull something out
Oh,
of
yeah,
the end.
Aggro Abyss is pretty good against Enhanced Sword. I know because I grinded.
And
the
speaking of
Yeah.
aggro abyss, Igni played it and got 85.1% diamond to get to
Thank you.
Grandmaster.
85?
That's
That's
messed
pretty
up.
good.
85%.
By the
diamond.
way, it would have been higher. The only reason I dropped to Sapphire is because I tried out the OTK rune and I was bad at it. But
Brilliant.
If it wasn't for that, my
So the
diamond percentage
content
would actually
machine
have been
tried
higher.
to
Yeah.
drag you down.
Me
if you didn't
making
have to make
content
that.
killed me, bro. Because I was like, the nerf was announced, and I was like, oh my god, it goes live in literally 6 hours. I gotta make this content immediately.
You gotta make
So
you
I
got
logged on.
content machine. You have to cover it.
I
for-
logged on,
for
no
people.
practice, just mashing it on rank, trying to get a good game to showcase the high roll. And yeah,
Brilliant.
that's what got me to Sapphire. So it would have actually been higher. Thank you for bringing it up, Caitlin, because if I brought it up myself, it would have seemed like I was, being a little bit of a braggart. But because you did it, I can say, yeah, I had a pretty good time. In fact, I'm still playing Aggro Abyss, even though it's slightly harder now because, obviously the control lists are a bit more optimized. But I recently did this challenge, which I don't usually do, where I want to get every class to epic, and I just did that last night with Aggro Abyss because people say Milteo is better, but I don't really vibe with Milteo, and I just like to hit them in the head, and it works because most of the healing in this game right now is from Drain. So if you just set it up so that you can line up a Ghost into a Burn Spell or a Storm Lethal, and like on the turn where they want to play a Drain, you just don't give them any targets, you can actually outmaneuver them in a lot of ways. But I've played pretty much every deck. I played Crystal Spawn Rune, I played Enhanced Portal, Evolve Portal, Evolve Forest, Enhanced Sword,
Hey.
Aggro Abyss.
Hey, Yigni,
Yeah.
you probably had more experience with Evo Portal than me. How is it?
It's not very good. but
yeah, I mean,
I like it.
I only
but,
played it.
yeah.
I was only playing it on day one. I didn't get it. I didn't really spend much time trying to refine the deck. Day one, because everybody was on trash, I was able to pull off some funny Omega Top combos. Just 2 Omega Top high roll, recover play points. Have
I got a Mia
dog
Culpa
token spell,
on Omega.
Make copies.
During the card review, I assumed he had to have been a well-designed card. No, he can just go infinite.
No, he can go infinite. I'm sure there's a hard-coded limit, but I have not found that limit yet.
Yeah.
I have tried Omegotep as well. I did it with the Zalo TK, and that was pretty fun. It was bad, but it was fun. But yeah, I have yet to see a viral clip of Omegatep going effectively infinite, so it's we haven't reached that much of a high roll yet with this card, but I think
the biggest I've seen is like a 23-23, which is big, but
off stream
still dies to Bane.
Off stream, I got a 32-32, but it was before I unlocked Super Evolve, so I couldn't kill the enemy, and I just lost the game.
No.
That's amazing.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Omegotep, funny card. I'm glad it's bad, because if it was good,
for now,
it would be
it's bad for now.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it stays that way because goodness
Petty,
gracious.
did you figure out how to turn 6 Beelzebub?
Disable turn 6 Beelzebub.
Leave him alone. What is this? The Spanish Inquisition.
It wasn't a me thing. It wasn't a me thing. It was when we were doing the card review, there were people freaking out about Omegatep, the Yogg combo. Turn 6 Bubs, but it was just everybody misreading the effects.
Dogs on, as they call them. It's pretty good. Yeah,
the dog's crazy was why.
I really like Evolve Portal. I think it's fun, but it's kind of just a worse version of Evolve Forest, so it's like okay.
Yeah. Evolve Forest just does everything. Evolve Forest is just a better form of mid-range sword. Evolve Force is just better sword now.
That's why people have been calling it Green Sword.
He's not wrong.
That's also kind of why I've been so angry about Evo Force.
Yeah, now that you're a sword main, you found a new target.
He's got a damn good reason to like sword and no reason to like forest. So
I found a new agenda. Cause Evo Force isn't even good in the way that Forest Craft is. It's like Forest Craft is finally tier 1 again, but none of it has the flavor of Forest Craft. All of the effects are just normal, good stuff, mid-range effects you could plop into any other class.
Good God,
there's not a single part of it that feels like a Forest Craft.
Tonko started ranting again. I didn't even finish talking about the shit I was playing.
Oh yeah,
Tonko cut in halfway through to just rant about Evolve Forest. No, it's all good. It's just funny.
I'm just so happy I'm actually playing the game. This is the most I've played the game in months, dude.
Anyway, I also played Discard Dragon, and that is bad, but I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's a really fun deck. It's just not that high power level. So now what people are doing is they're just playing Dragon with every Intimidate in the game because all the healing is drain, and then you just do that. And
that's fair enough.
And that's pretty
The more
funny.
things change, the more Dragon stays the same.
It's pretty funny. I haven't tried the full Intimidate version yet, but I did try Aggro Discard, and I had a good time. And yeah, I mean, I finally got every class to Epic. Not something I usually do, because usually off stream, I just play one deck and just grind that forever until I hit Legendary. But this time around, I actually enjoy every class, which is insane. They did a good job. I think the only thing is that maybe Evolve Forest is a bit overtuned, but other than that, I'm genuinely having a really good time. Like, I think Evolve Forest overtuned and Amulet Haven is super ass, and that's kind of sad because I think I really like the design of
Amulet Haven is Djibouti.
It's so bad. Yeah, but
Crest Evolve is a mean deck.
True.
Yeah, you just go back to playing Crest again. But dude, the animations on Amulet Haven are insane.
They're so drippy, literally dripping.
I gotta say also, like, not only is the card design of this set like leagues above Blossoming Fate, because you actually have to make decisions. Freaking
so much less RNG.
Freaking imagine that, a card game where you have to make decisions about your cards, but also because it's a full original set, everything is completely novel. And like Tonko said, they went absolutely freaking ham on all the art and animations and stuff. Like, I think this might be my favorite Worlds Beyond set. Like, I'm glazing this one, like legit. Like, it's between
Thematically, it clears the others so hard because I'm a big guy for Eldritch Horror.
Yeah.
Bloodborne is my favorite FromSoft.
You're a big guy for you.
I really hope this set doesn't age bad in like a week or two.
Imagine like next week I'm like, why did I say that? I was a fool.
I have only been playing Enhanced Sword, but I really do love the deck. I love the theme of it. I was wrong about the 3/3 guy that's enhanced for gain 2/2, but he's only good because the hag in Forest is playable, so you have to run Loyal Guard to counter the Forest Granny, which is quite funny.
Because the Forest
has so many eccentricities that it's actually a rare skill-based deck, especially in the mirror.
Yeah, it's good.
And
it's a good deck.
It does have the capability of doing that OTK, which you can play around. Unfortunately, playing around the OTK often costs just like intentionally losing as well because you leave yourself open to Alba anyway.
I enjoy the deck a lot. I haven't played it since like day 1 or 2. In my early list, I was playing Fildau so I could kill Althenia, but it doesn't pollute my Rose pool. But also, I just genuinely like the deck. Like you said, there's a lot of decision making. And also, my prediction was correct. They're actually playing Band of Battle Princesses, much like what you said.
I thought that was a bad card, but I put it straight to 3.
Forest, man. Forest exists. You gotta kill all of them.
Yep. You have to counter Q Forest with this deck.
Like, Rune is playing freaking Unleashed because of Forest. Like, you just gotta do it. Like, you don't have a choice. So, yeah, pretty cool. Anyway,
it's so funny that this deck is just better Owlbear, much like how Loot turned Owlbear into better Owlbear, but this time it's good because the main boss is cute.
She is so well designed. Her voice lines, especially the giggling.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the effect. I was gonna agree with you, but
I mean,
her effect is both is good. Both is good.
Both is good.
Yeah, the effect is great. And also, it's the long-awaited, not only return of Excel and Crystallize, but also the long-awaited expansion on the Faith mechanic. Like, everything about this set, I
think the main core reason I'm not playing Dragoncraft is because we didn't get a Faith. I really wanted a Faith.
Would have been cool.
Or playing non-followers, but nah.
Hey, you wanna know what's sad though?
What?
They brought back Excel and Crystallize, and the only decks that use Excel and Crystallize are mid. They're not even that good. Both Polo and Haven are just like whatever.
Well, listen, Tonko, I'm just happy that's in the goddamn game because we didn't know that they were coming back or not. Like, Vengeance, that shit's never coming back. And I thought I was afraid, okay? I was afraid Excel and Crystallize might have been forgotten and Invoke wasn't. We were living in the worst timeline, but not so.
Yeah, it is a step in the right direction, but I hope they don't try to make these like class exclusive because there were plenty of Crystallizers outside of Haven and Excels were in like every single class.
Yeah.
Protocraft should not be identified as the Excel class. Give everybody Excel, please.
Yep, give everyone Excel. I also will say they like began this game being like, we're gonna refactor all the mechanics and make it simpler for new players, and then they added leader effects that aren't in the crest zone. Faiths don't count as crests. They're adding all the keywords back in, and they killed Deus Ex style artifact just because, basically. It's kind of
funny though? You know what's funny is that you mentioned that Fates don't count as crests, therefore they don't work for Marwyn, but people still play Faith in Marwyn anyway, just to fill out your crest zone faster so you can play out your 4-drop Benisons faster.
Right. Dude, remember when Benison cost 2? Demonic card, bro.
Yeah, I was absolutely of the opinion the Benison nerf wasn't enough.
That's why I'm so scared that we're still in the honeymoon phase, because I could easily see the older decks like Crest or Loot. I don't know about Loot. Maybe Loot just doesn't have the draw power, but like
Loot's pretty
Crest
good.
could easily come back.
Loot just plays Yid Metra now. in their deck because it's a 2 cost that also is just a 1 play point spell that's really,
Yeah, they got 39
really strong.
good cards and then 1 Yid.
It's so good.
It's also to fake out your opponent.
And also, what was I gonna say? I've seen Egg Portal coming back. I've seen Ramp Dragon coming back. But even though they've come back, it seems like the new decks are still predominantly what I face. So there you go. All right, Kaylin, we've kept you waiting long enough. Give your unfiltered thoughts about the metagame. Go.
Most of the cards that have been adjusted weren't done in the right ways. Benison, it wasn't really the play point cost that made Benison overpowered. It was its interaction with the Crest Zone, and that is paying off right now with it being even easier to just heal for 10 or in most games cases 30 HP with Benison. That's a real problem. We haven't seen Ulawan yet, and I don't think he'll come back, but he could. Granger being at 7 does basically disable the OTK because, I mean, you're not going to survive till you can play it.
It's not happening, you know.
But it's still a card that limits what cards you can ever print in Rune and Neutral. Because one day that's gonna be overpowered.
Yeah, I do agree there were more elegant ways to nerf those cards. Like you could have made Ulawan not able to attack. You could have made the thingy only summon Runecraft followers instead of neutral followers. You know what I mean? But yeah, they just went for the simple nuke it for play point cost. And I do understand the concern. Like once Legends Rise rotates out, and Legends Rise has some of the best cards in the game. Once Legends Rise rotates out, will the meta become slow enough for those menaces to come back, right? Like, that's the kind of the idea, right?
Hey, should I tech in Uluwan into my in-hand sword?
That's messed up.
Somehow Uluwan came back.
That's messed
Although
up.
the 7 AoE would deal with a lot of late boards, like
it's
Evolve
kinda...
Forest if they don't evolve the woman.
Can I just say, absolutely tragic that Uluwan got nerfed for play point cost because of its evolve effect, when the 7 play point AoE would have been so good this set.
Yeah. They ruined his slot machine aesthetic.
They killed him. They killed him dead in the
those
street.
Were the only 3 nerfs we got, but the buffs we got, specifically the forest ones, are now paying off in such a gigantic way with Kupitan.
Yeah,
that
being
real.
So damn good.
That kind of is what happened with the puppet buffs a while ago, because Zwei buff
it took a while for them to
Zwei and Cat buff didn't really make a huge difference until later on, much like the Evo Force buffs here. And now we just gotta wait for the Dragon buffs to go crazy, right?
I don't think they're capable of doing that. I really think Sandalphon is currently like... He has the game in a chokehold. He's going to have to be adjusted because we can't have him for the next 8 or 10 months just being the invoke 2 HP heal, which that little chip often matters.
It matters a lot.
You're going to notice. You're going to notice if you lose a game because they have 1 more HP than they should and a Sandalphon crest. He is overstated for his cost, especially with such a powerful effect. And every evolve they print, which they are printing new evolves every set, which is exactly as expected, is going to make him stronger. When we get unlimited in 2 months, he's still going to be just as good as he is now, if not better. At 6 play points, he has so much versatility with what other cards you can play before him to clear the board, which is theoretically the only way you play around Sandy, is by having a good board. Against Forest Graph, they have Granagita, Kupitan, or playing a multiple Vern, especially with the Crest up, they can just clear every board in the game.
Yeah.
Over in Crest Haven, Sandy works perfectly fine to just deal 10 and then end turn and burn for 4 or 5 damage as well. He doesn't really exist in Dragon, which is nice, I guess. But then, like, basically every deck can play him in theory.
Basically,
right now, there's just so much evolving for free. We accelerated way too quickly into that state of the game. I think it's really is going to need to go.
I think it's really cool that Evo Force somehow always draws Soundophone early so they can fully resolve it on like turn 7 or turn 8. I think it's really cool how
even 2 or 3 months ago you'd keep him in hand.
How the giant white woman for Force, they'll invoke Soundophone, and 1 card alone will single-handedly enable Soundophone in 1 single turn with 1 Zero with 4 Evos eventually. It's so cool.
Yeah. Also, I want to say, while I do enjoy this meta, I don't disagree with the like zoomed out macro level like state of the game. I think it is true. Free evolves bad. I enjoyed it when evolves were things you actually have to think about doing instead of just evolving every turn. That was nice. I enjoyed
and then
it.
The decks that don't have free evolves, like Enhanced Sword, which can only realistically run a couple, and no, like we can't run the regain an evolve point card because it's so expensive. It costs 5.
Yeah.
The decks that can't free evolve end up feeling so left behind in the late game.
Well, yeah, because right now, especially, there's a lot of like not only is that a board-based meta with all the freaking guys, but also it leads to an OTK with the Sandalphone, so it's like the best strategy right now. Also, I will say, gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh, the other thing about like the high-level meta overview that I don't like, even though I do like this meta game in particular, like the state of the game. We mentioned it a bit earlier, but there's so much healing, but there's also so much damage. It's like, it's like everything is dialed to 11. And I think it would be nice if everyone just settled down and there was both less damage and less healing.
Needs to go.
Yeah.
At every point that I've said Gilnelis needs to go, I've also said Cap needs to go. Odin was too strong too quickly. If we just had less Storm and less Strain, I think the game would be better.
Probably. And like every freaking card has Drain now. Sathanid, obviously Gilnelis, and then also Shim as well. They all have Drain, and the freaking guy from Noel has Drain too.
Yeah.
Which is why everybody's just playing and Intimidates in the Dragoncraft class. And yeah, it's pretty silly in my opinion. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'm genuinely enjoying the game right now. I mean, I'm literally halfway to GM2. Isn't that freaking crazy? Like, I've been playing so much. And I think I'm going to get GM3 sooner rather than later. And hey, maybe I'll just do it before the quote-unquote honeymoon phase wears off. And then if I do get GM3 in this, it'll just end up meaning that Blossoming Fate was the only set I didn't get GM3 in because I hated it so damn much.
But you can still scam out the foil sleeves.
That's true. I just have to cough up my gems, but I could. Anyway, I think that's
what you don't have 150,000 spare vials.
I think that's pretty much all we have to say, right? Like, do you guys have anything else to add
have
on
you
to
guys been playing the single player content? There's puzzles, there's new deck things, and there's of course the new battle dungeon.
I finished the battle dungeon. I've bought out the whole store. I finished the tutorials and I finished the guided puzzles. The guided puzzles are so funny. There's one for Dragoncraft where all you have to do is activate fan and buff the guy. And that would count as a puzzle and actually made me crack up so bad.
It's pretty funny. The battle dungeon, it is a battle dungeon. Yeah, no, Dungeon Crawl is the other one. Yeah. We're getting that next month. Next month, we're also getting the Candima Super Boss because we don't have that right now, which will be cool. She's going to go crazy.
You're
so
it'll be worth right.
Even more as well.
I genuinely forgot, Kalen, that they previewed the Candima battle dungeon boss. So that means I should still be doing my daily thing just to get the coins. Yep.
Just do your daily, get some more coins. If you fight normal Shim, not Super Shim, you'll get the same amount of coins as fighting Super Shim, and it's way easier. Just do your dailies every day. You don't have to grind the single player content. It's always waiting for you. You've got a whole month. It's not as if you're going to forget to do it every single time and end up getting the automatic rewards that you don't want, Patanko.
I think this is going to be the hottest take on this episode. I think Super Shim is easier than normal Shim. Because normal Shim has every time you play a crystal spawn, spell boost your hand. And Super Shim doesn't have that. So
Super Shim kept killing me. I was playing Enhanced Sword and I just couldn't survive. I couldn't kill them.
The way you beat Super Shim is you just play Wardhaven because you also get a Storm guy. That matches the highest attack on your field, and then you just play Galleon and you win the game.
True.
But yeah, either way, do your daily. Yeah.
I haven't started my dungeon yet because I forgot I was supposed to do that on stream.
You should stream it, and it'll be fun to watch. Oh, spoilers! We spoiled Super Shim for you. My bad.
I mean, I already forget what you talked about anyway.
Yeah. Super Shim, fun. fun.
On the matter of single player content, the Yudi fights are not. Are those up yet?
Nah, those aren't up yet.
Those are March.
Those
Okay,
aren't up
I was
yet, and
talking to
also
her.
the private lobbies aren't up yet. I think those are mid-March to April, so they'll
okay,
come in the
okay.
mid-season update. I think.
We've got a ticket for them. I can't tell if the hosting ticket we get from buying the battle pass is actually you only get to make one lobby thing.
No, that's not the case.
It just kind of looks like it because it's a ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
Shouldn't it be called a license?
If that is the case, that you got a license for that, mate.
You got a license for that private room.
Sorry, that activated my it was like a stim. Like I just had to say it. I think that's it. Yeah, single player content good. I haven't actually finished any of the story yet either, so I should catch up.
I started Galans, but I mean, I might have been really damn tired that day because I was doing it on the day of the expansion.
Did you see the YouTube short I made of Galan saying 6'7" and then killing 2 men?
Yes,
It's a thing.
That was unedited, by the way. That actually happens in the story.
At this rate, I'm probably waiting for anniversary and I'll marathon through the story. But also, I still have to stream like the finale of Shadowverse Classic too.
Bro, I still have to stream Shadowverse Classics. I'm still on Rival, bro. Get me out of here.
He's so far behind.
I will probably actually unironically stream story after I get to GM3. So what if I just don't get to GM3 and then I get to...
You've been making that promise only every month.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just forget. But this time I won't forget unless I don't go to GM3. Unless I just straight up don't do it just to avoid it. That's the time.
I mean, I've been promising a Shadowverse anime review for like 8 years, and that's never happening.
I mean, that's why people stay subscribed, Tonka. You know, you got to dangle the carrot, right? That's the entire thing. That's how you do it.
Ball them.
Well, that's it for the podcast. Letters. It's time for letters. I forgot we had a letters segment. We got to take a look at the comments from the previous episode. Everybody pick out your comment.
I can go first because I already have one pulled up here.
Go for it.
Message from and Rusand Silk. You guys kept dogging on Blossoming Fate this podcast. What do you guys think will be your opinion on this set and its meta 2 months down the line? Also, he fixed his name and is counting how many times we mispronounce it. So I'm going to mispronounce your name on purpose every time.
What is his name? Go again.
Andrews and Silk.
Okay, can you blame us for mispronouncing that?
Juice and Silk.
Come
That's
on,
a bit rude, isn't it?
Come on, dog. All right.
Like
Kaylin,
his older name was like a auto-assigned YouTube name. That's why. But yeah.
Kaylin, do you got it? Do you got one?
Yeah, from Selk saying I looked cute this week. I think I look cute every week. I try to show up in the best fit
the comment
possible.
You
Yes, absolutely. Because I love looking cute, and the fits that came out this set are premium. The fits we got last set were also premium, and the ones before that they were kind of mid. But the suit is amazing. I love this dress suit. I absolutely love it. Can we get more suits, more tuxes?
We didn't even answer Andrew's question.
Oh yeah,
like,
we just straight up skipped.
Well,
it.
kind of we kind of answered the question in the main topic. Go again.
I guess we kind of sort of indirectly mentioned like in 2 months from now, are we still gonna hate Blossoming Fates? Probably.
Yeah. It's the worst one. It's the worst.
I don't think I will because I enjoyed my time with Dragon during the expansion. I didn't really hate Ulawan that much. I wasn't crashing out over him. I'm not the biggest Blossoming Fate hater.
Actually, I can double dip and read out another message, a related message, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Unidocs says Blossoming Fate did not even impact the meta that much. The obsession with it is likely due to behind the scenes stuff. No. See,
what?
Okay, so I think what he means to say, is that most of the new cards didn't even matter that much in Blossoming Fate, but Blossoming Fate extremely, like it really did impact the meta in the sense that it was a rich gets richer kind of situation.
No, we got World of Games, we got literature, we got so much in Blossoming Fate. There was Ulawan, Fickle Necromancer. There was
Dragon would be dead without Ernst.
Sincerity, Ernst. Like, what are you saying, bro?
I think what he thinks is that a lot of cards a lot of the other cards were low impact, but that's because or rather, a lot of the old decks stayed meta because there was a rich gets richer situation where a lot of the old decks just got insanely good cards in Blossoming Fates and just made them even better. So it felt like the meta didn't change that much. But it was the same meta, but it was a similar meta, but just even more ridiculous.
Yeah, but we got Miroku now. That's big too.
It's now it's a lot more well balanced so far for now. Now it's a bit more well spread out so far for now, but we'll see.
I mean, interesting. I mean, I think it impacted the meta a lot. And we also got Aura, which is actually a sleeper hit, so be careful about that guy.
Aura's probably gonna get even more annoying the next time Spellboost gets more direct support, probably.
I do like the conspiracy theory that we have behind the scenes drama with Blossoming Fate. Blossoming Fate killed our dad or something. Killed our collective dad, Evolve Point's dad.
Oh, there's not. You don't even gotta look behind the scenes. You could see it out there in the public in real life tournaments, real life competitive tournaments of people getting OTK'd out of nowhere with Odoan, bro.
Yeah.
That was messed up. That was kind of messed up.
It did happen, yeah. All right. Kamiyoshi Daria says, I like the Megalorca art per se, but I don't like having these kind of art styles in the game for actual cards. For the same reason I don't like collabs like Freerun or the ones they do in Evolve. The art styles break the immersion, and one of the main aspects I like the most about Shadowverse is that it is an original IP, as opposed to every other card game under the sun. The Freerun and Uma Musume cards look so out of place on a board of regular Shadowverse cards. Probably unpopular opinion, but alas. This is in response to the question I asked last episode, where we saw Megalorca / Neptune alt art, which is like a chibi chud. Similar to the park stickers. Can somebody do a park sticker right now so we can see the art style? But it's something like that. There you go. And I do get this perspective because I feel like there is like a limit to it, at least for in like actual playable cards. Like I don't really mind the Oguri cap and the Freerun cards because they're still like, you know, a close enough art style to other Shadowverse cards. They don't look out of place, but like the
So
I don't know
Shadowverse
about
an
the
original
chibi.
IP?
I still don't know about the chibi thing. Yeah.
I think I'm pretty fine with it. But like Shadowverse is obviously built on the bones of Grand Blue Fantasy,
Rage of Bahamut, yeah. So it's not really an original IP, but I kind of get what they mean because I think they're referring to
like half original.
I think they're referring to games like Union Arena and Weiss Schwartz and stuff, which are just all collabs.
Yeah,
and even Magic the Gathering now is like more collabs than not collabs, and that's
not for long.
I like the chibis because it's the art style that we've had in Park since the beginning. It's an established art style. It's not just out of nowhere. And also, if you don't like these type of chibis, I just simply think you lack whimsy and joy.
You know what reminds me?
Is there an option to turn them off as well? Can't you disable your opponent's alt arts? I believe that's a thing.
Oh, can you?
Can you? Yeah, if that's the case, then you can just use that, I guess. But also, I will say, is it just me? But the chibis remind me of Pop Team Epic. Is that just me? They kind of look.
Yeah, I think they are meant to be silly. Like, yeah,
yeah. I mean, I like it, but I think I understand where he's coming from. Where he says, as a sleeve, sure, but as a card, maybe not. I get that. I think I do get that. I think there's a limit. Like, I don't want the game to just like not be Shadowverse, but also my fears about that are assuaged because we just got a banger set of all original art. So. You can have one chibi alt art as a treat. That's fine.
It's also the chibis are still of Shadowverse. It still is within the same IP, so it might not work on a immersion level, but at least is still the IP.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for the occasional chibi in all my TCGs.
You know what it is? I think my opinion of this is colored by watching Magic the Gathering content on YouTube, a game I don't play, but I just watched videos for. And I'm looking at, like, they got freaking Furby and Jaws and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they got SpongeBob screenshots as their cards, and I'm like, okay, so there is a limit. Like, there is a line that should not be crossed, I think. And you know, that line is different for different people, so I get it. But I think because of what a smash hit the art direction for this set was, it's like, okay, you can have a chibi. That's fine. I hope it's not like the norm, though, I guess, is all I'll say. Okay, that's it. That's the episode. Anybody got anything else to say?
You'll find my summon sign here in lobby 20,000.
Tonko?
You will find me on the Digimon. Actually, I haven't been able to play Digimon much because I put down my Digimon to play Worlds Beyond this week.
You'll find him ratioing my ass on Twitter.
Real.
Dude, all of my tweets have been going crazy this past week.
Yeah, you've cracked.
Man.
You actually cracked the Twitter algorithm. I don't know
I've
what
mastered the algorithm.
I don't know
Dude,
what the hell's
my
going on
last couple. Also, like my YouTube thumbnail titles, like they've been so ridiculous the past couple streams.
Really good.
I kind of don't know. Like I'm kind of getting scared that I have to like keep topping them. Like,
You just gotta get more and
I think
more.
I've reached my peak.
You spend more hours making the thumbnail than you do streaming it.
Yeah, at this point.
I also say, Tonko, you won the World Grand Prix mat from the giveaway. It arrived at your house. Yay!
I have. I don't know if you can pull up the image of it, but like I won the giveaway for one of the WGP. It's the you guys have a large post of it in your rooms, but it's the one that has the Dreitzen and
Sorry.
what's Rune Lady's name
Kaori,
again?
bro. What the hell?
Kaori.
You
I don't
play
go
this
here, man. I don't
game?
play story. It's the one where Dreitzen has her whole bobs, butt, back, everything out. Yeah, everything's out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the physical playmat of that. I thought I was gonna receive a cosmetic code for the stupid Chud jacket that Igni has, but I did not find such code, and I think I'll live without it.
I love this Chud.
Just ask the Shadowverse English account on Twitter for the code because you couldn't find it. And then when you do find it, give me the code.
No.
Oh wait, that's the idea.
Hey, is it just me or is Kaori like 20 times bigger here than she is in the end game? What's up with that?
Pretty big. Hey, remember when Isabelle needed to be censored because they were so big? Yeah, I remember.
Dude, have you guys seen Isabella's versus screen in this game, dude?
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Pretty rare, but yeah.
I mean, Kaori as well. I mean, it just goes to show you where the spell boost is stored. I just gotta say, that's the
True.
Oh, that spell do be boosting though, right? Anyway.
That's the actual episode, though. You can find Touch Patango at Touch Patango. You can find Kaylin at Lord Kaylin. And you can find me here. And one final reminder, sign up for the tournament. Pin comment. $3,000 US prize pool supported by Shadowverse Open. Free to enter. And you get an UNK emblem just for participating. Go do it. Bye.
Bye.